Yo, what's happening, everybody? Good morning. That's It's me, Millie Money. I'm back for the third simulation of the night. Got the Boston Celtics versus the Orlando Magic. Should be good one. Tune in for Game 4, Eastern Western Conference. So let's tune in, y'all. Let's make this happen.
It's time to meet the starting five for your Orlando Magic. Starting at point guard, standing 6'2", number 10. Corey Joseph. At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 3, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. Forward, 6'10", number 22, Bob Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Magic, underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. And it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's White. Porzingis with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. White goes in. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Orlando's ball. Banchero left side. Wagner on the wing. Caldwell-Pope outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Tatum against Banchero. Floats one up. In deep, Tatum drops it in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Banchero. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Joseph. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Tatum, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Banchero's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here is Holiday. To the paint. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
Here's Joseph. Banchero up top. There's the lob to Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
In his vicinity, I promise you, Carter Jr. is going to catch the basketball. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Pass to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum for the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum, off a pass from his teammate, makes easy work of it.
It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Banchero against Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now here's Joseph. Still scoreless. Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Van Carroll looking around. Carter against Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Joseph. And no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Celtics leading by 7. White finds Tatum. Over Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Wagner. Over Holiday. Up and in from the low block.
What you love is how hard Franz Wagner works on the defensive end of the floor. He gets rewarded for it on the other end.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Outside Tatum. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's the one and only 407. Fans, get loud. That was the 407. Show me your lover.
So it's Orlando now. They trail by 7 to the middle. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Wagner. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
White, wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead. The Magic have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. So it's Boston now, following the bucket by Orlando.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Joseph has an open look. It's good from long range. Joseph's got it back down to within single digits for Orlando.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
Now here's White. Brown outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Pass to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Banchero kicks to Carter. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Holiday. Banchero against Brown. From the arc. White left side. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Joseph. Finished off the break. Joseph's got 5 now.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You're off beat. Show us those moves. Oh, yeah.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Corey Joseph. Boston leading by 7. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Brown inside the line. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Anthony, no one around. Rebounded by Hauser.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Into the lane. Got a piece of it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
Isaac passes to Wagner. And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Boston. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Now Banchero. He has 5. Inside. Pass to De Silva. Out to Anthony. Over Tatum. And Anthony gets it to go.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
Tatum against Anthony. They could use a bucket. And the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got 16 points.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Anthony against Tatum. It's Anthony with the drive. Pass to De Silva. Off target from three-point range. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Leading by 5. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Black. Lets it go from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Jason Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
And the first one drops. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Here's Banchero. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Banchero against Craig to the inside. Here's Bitadze. And it's Anthony top of the key. Count that bucket. Anthony's got it all tied up now for Orlando. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Down low, here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well, just tremendous work in the pick and roll. Al Horford outstanding as the roll man.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, pass to Banchero. And good that time. Banchero's got 9.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Here's Pritchard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Line for the Celtics. Peyton Pritchard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. Banchero draws the double. So they take the lead. 6 points for him.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum from 3.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Here's Banchero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
He's off on the second. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Here's Pritchard following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to Tatum. Pick by Horford. 3-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Banchero against Gray. From 12 feet out. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Tatum against Anthony. Banchero, a screen for Anthony. No good on the three. Boston leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Here's Pritchard to the right side. Pass to Hauser. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Joseph comes in for Cole Anthony. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Holiday. Got a hand on it. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. The Magic trail by 3. Banchero outside. Pass to Joseph. Here's Bitadze, guarded by Holiday. The shot's good from Bitadze.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
And here is Tatum. 24 points for him. From deep. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 11 points in the quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Okay fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Let me hear you get loud, Magic fans.
For the Magic, Wagner comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Black. Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Pass to Carter. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Misses off the right iron. Boston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now Brown. Screen by Porzingis. It's Brown with the drive. A putback. Porzingis on the foul. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now, here's Banchero. 12 points for him.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Tatum against Banchero. Pass to White. Holiday with it from past the arc. The shot, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside, Joseph. Here's Banchero. Drains it from 17 feet out. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 27. Over Banchero. Tatum no good. Now here's Joseph. Banchero outside. Stolen by Tatum. Brown outside. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 30 points.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Holiday against Joseph. Caldwell Pope for 3. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero.
Coming onto the floor, number 35, Goga.
Boston leading by 5. Tatum with it. He has 30. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
First one falls for him.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Carter kicks to Wagner. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics leading by 7. Brown the pass to Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
I love the Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Pass to Carter. And here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Bitadze. And here is Joseph, guarded by Holiday. Kept alive. Joseph against Holiday. Joseph, the pass to Bitadze. Wagner wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got 11 points.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
White, a screen on Joseph. Back to White. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And when you talk about Derek White, Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end. We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 11. Carter with a screen on Brown. Wagner from long range. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They get it again. Brown. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Holiday against Joseph. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
He's off on the first.
Boy, what I like about Corey Joseph is this guy will give you a little bit of everything. Perhaps most importantly, guys, you know he's going to play consistently good defense.
He hits the second from the line. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Carter. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 10. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Here's the floater. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Heading to the court, it's time to get loud for your 407 dance team.
Al Horford is checked in for Jason Tatum.
Number 42, Al Horford.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The screen from Brown. Pass to Holiday. Here's White. Launches it. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bitadze's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Caldwell Pope outside. Bitadze the pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Bitadze.
Well, Corey Joseph, it's important that he continue to seek out his teammates and put it on point when they're open.
Brown against Wagner. Brown right side. Pass to Horford. The 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Horford's got 7 points here in this quarter. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Celtics leading by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The Magic trail by 9. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Joseph in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Clock at 6. Back to Caldwell Pope. Joseph finds Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by White. Joseph against Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Lets a floater go, and that one good. Tatum's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Boston. Banchero outside. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Banchero outside. Rebound Boston. It's White on the wing. He's got 6. The shot that time not on target. The Magic trail by 11. Pass to Wagner. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And the turnover again by Orlando.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Celtics leading by 11. Outside Holiday. Stolen by Joseph. Pass to Banchero. It doesn't go for him. Celtics shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Tatum.
Assist from
Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Kristaps Porzingis, a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Joseph dishes to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Tatum. To the inside.
Listen, it is not easy to guard a big, physical, tough guy like Wendell Carter Jr., right? Without fouling him, it's not easy to do.
For Orlando, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Carter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter.
And guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
That one misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Holiday with the 3. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Caldwell Pope finds Joseph. Banchero a screen on Brown. 5 on the clock. Near the 3-point line, it's Joseph. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Celtics leading by 12. Now Holiday. Outside, White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup. White's got 8 points.
Oh, show a little stuff on the dribble drive, Derek White. Brushes off the defender. Yes, sir.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
For the 407.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Another miss by Orlando. Celtics leading by 14. It's White on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Franz Wagner.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Joseph, the pass to Banchero. Back to Joseph. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Outside, Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero, a screen for Joseph. Over Tatum. Rebound, Boston. Pass to Holiday. Takes a three. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Another miss by Orlando. Celtics leading by 15. Outside, White from outside the arc. And it's Brown that time on the assist by White. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Holiday inside the line. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 16. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
That shows you the combination of size, strength from Franz Wagner. Like, seriously, well done right there.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Wagner.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
Tatum, no good. The Magic trail by 17. Banchero passes to Black. Carter outside. Pass to Banchero. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Really left alone that time. Black's got 9 points.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Here's Pritchard. Now Tatum, a 3-ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult
to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Both free throws good from Banchero. Celtics leading by 12. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. And stolen by Wagner. And now Orlando on the break. And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Unloads from 13. Joseph with the rebound. Here's Orlando now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Pass to Carter. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here comes Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 36.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Black the pass to Wagner. The three from Joseph. Another miss by Orlando.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Left side, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Banchero missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
The Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. No good on that one. So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter, and Isaac subbed in for Banchero. And he sinks the second. The Magic trail by 15. Pass to Wagner. Back to Black. Isaac outside. Drills the three-pointer. Isaac's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's a versatility to young Mr. Jonathan Isaac, a big man with range for days. He is going to space the floor for you.
Horford the pass to Brown. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
That free throw good from Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Anthony's checked in for Corey Joseph. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. And Brown drops them both. Here's Black. He's got 9. Pass to Anthony. Here's Vitadze. Wagner on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Over Horford. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Wagner.
Boy, when he catches a rhythm, Franz Wagner is relentless offensively.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
.156 left in the third quarter. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Wagner. Isaac outside. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is why you have got to be disciplined when guarding Franz Wagner. This guy is so adept at drawing contact.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
And he's good on the second. 1:35 left to play here in the third. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Right side Horford. Here's Hauser. He's defended by Wagner. 6 to shoot. Brown the pass to Cornette. High post shot. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Drills it from outside. Wagner's got 9 points here in the second half.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Left side, Brown. The Magic trail by 12. And here is Anthony. Down low. Kicks it out to Wagner. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Celtics leading by 12. Brown outside. Over Anthony. Brown, good. Brown's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 14. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Let's get loud.
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Horford. Torrey Craig is out there with Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Craig. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Magic trail by 14. Now here's Anthony. Driving inside. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtic shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pass to Hauser. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 39.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now, here's Banchero. Pass to De Silva. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Anthony down low, guarded by Tatum. Here's Black. To the left side wing. Banchero against Horford. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Horford.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Paolo Banchero.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Both free throws, good from Banchero. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Here's Pritchard. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now, here's Banchero. And he drops it in from the low post. Banchero's got 22.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Here's Tatum. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Corey Joseph's checked in for the Magic. Boston also with the sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Torrey Craig. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Banchero does a great job of just staying on balance when attacking off the bounce.
Banchero against Tatum. There's the three. Good on the triple.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got 44.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now here's Joseph. To the paint. Here's Bitadze. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal.
That one on Horford.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Goga Bitadze.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. Celtics leading by 19 points. Here's Tatum. Count it. Tatum's got 46 points.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Banchero is screened for Joseph. He takes it in and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Inside, Cornette. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Banchero outside. To the middle. It's stolen. Outside Holiday. Fires for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Banchero missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 48.
That is the exceptional versatility that Jason Tatum shows, and it's every night, guys.
Anthony looking it over, down low. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Franz Wagner in for Anthony. And then for Boston, Porzingis is coming in for Luke Cornette. And it's Brown in for Torrey Craig. Now, here's Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Banchero's got 26.
A dangerous scorer, really from anywhere on the floor. Banchero has all the tools to be great.
To the inside, here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Brown outside. It's tipped. They retain possession. Wagner kicks to Joseph. Here's Black. To the paint. Looking for Banchero and gets it there.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. The screen from Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Wagner passes to Black. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
What you can't do is speed up Franz Wagner. This guy sees what's available in pick and rolls and takes the right shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Carter Jr., third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Magic making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Whitey's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Here's Wagner. Pass to Carter from beyond the arc, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's. Here's Brown. Tries again. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Celtics leading by 20. Outside, White. Holiday, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And White kicks to Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Boston needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's Banchero missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And here's Holiday. He's covered by Joseph. Back to Tatum. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the A's.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Joseph the pass to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Outside Holiday. Wide a screen on Joseph. Holiday finds Porzingis. Holiday against Joseph. Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Magic have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Tatum against Banchero. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside, Porzingis. White looking around. Outside, Tatum. White, a screen on Joseph. Here's Tatum. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Wagner passes to Carter. Pass to Joseph. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Listen, Wendell Carter Jr. is a big-time skilled big man. This guy, good things happen when you get him the ball.
For the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Shireman, covered by Anthony. Outside, Tatum. Shoots over Isaac. Tatum's shot is off.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Boston dictating the flow. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From the wing, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Tatum's got 56 points in the game. Here's Black. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
All right, y'all. This game, basically one-sided. Didn't really seem too much. And I guess Celtics are a better team, but it is what it is. Simulation. Maybe tonight you have a better game, but I mostly think the Celtics will put this off. But I appreciate y'all for watching my video. And if you don't follow me, subscribe on YouTube, and follow me on Twitch, Millie_Money, Sport Counts. I appreciate y'all, and I'll be right back with the next game of the night. All right.